Okay, hello everybody, my name is Brooklyn, otherwise known as the Dramatic Otaku. Today I'm sipping tea out of a mug that's a pug. The pug mug, if you will. Usually these videos would go on my second channel, but I have stuff I want to talk about, plus I have maybe 3 video ideas, lots of videos that I need to edit and don't have the willingness to edit, just yet at least. I don't know, I wanted to talk about anime, and since I don't really talk in my get readies with me, specifically for cosplay, on my second channel, I just do the thing. I wanted to post this on my regular channel, especially since I will be talking about anime and anime things for today. So today I'm going to be cosplaying Najimi from Komi Can't Communicate, otherwise known as Osana Najimi. Not this Osana Najimi, that's from Yandere Simulator. Osana Najimi from Komi-san Can't Communicate. Now, when I first saw Najimi in Komi-san, I knew 2 things. 1, that they would piss me off, and 2, that they would be one of my favorite characters, and they are. I love Najimi so much. And the thing is, now that I have purple hair, I can actually cosplay Najimi, and I actually have the resources to do a pretty decent closet cosplay of Najimi. Now I'm cosplaying Najimi today because I can. Initially I wanted to cosplay Najimi because Komi-san Can't Communicate season 2 was supposed to come out this week, at least when I'm recording this. I don't know if this is coming out this week or next week, but it was supposed to come out this week. It hasn't, or at least I haven't been able to find it. I've checked Netflix, which is where Komi-san airs in Australia. It's not been there all week, so I don't know if it starts next week for me specifically. I don't know if it's saying, oh, it's coming out in Japan this week, which obviously that's what the airing date means, but usually, you know what, I'm talking out my ass. From memory, I actually think that Komi-san on Netflix for the West came out after it aired in Japan fully. So I could be completely wrong. I'm not sure, but I have checked everywhere that I could for me viewing it in Australia, and I have not been able to find it. It's not on Crunchyroll. Funimation is very quickly closing its streaming service, or it's like, yeah, it's closing its streaming service, so it's obviously not going to be on Funimation. It's not on Crunchyroll or Netflix as of current. But the thing that's making me sort of just be kind of complacent in the fact that it's not on Netflix right now is because, I don't know about in other countries, but in Australia there's only 1 season of Demon Slayer on Netflix, whereas both seasons are on Crunchyroll. So yeah, but still, to celebrate the 2nd season coming out in general this month, I'm going to be cosplaying Najimi regardless, because I really love Najimi. They are really fun as a character, and I have purple hair as of current. As you can see here, my roots are starting to grow back quite quickly. I've had this hair for a month? Not even a month, it's coming up on a month. It's about, I've had my hair like this for about 3 weeks. That's how fast my hair grows. Literally the only reason is because I have this hair, and Komi-san, the new season of Komi-san came out this week. But speaking of stuff coming out, there was a lot that came out this week for anime. It is the 1st week of April, and thus a shit ton of anime came out this week. Some of it still has yet to come out that I want to watch. For example, Spy Family. Well, obviously, other than Komi-san Can't Communicate season 2, Spy Family comes out tomorrow morning for me, so I'll get to watch that then. There's been a lot of anime that I've surprisingly had catch my eye that I want to watch. So far, the first few anime that I have watched has been... First of all, let's get into this bit first. So for Najimi, I want to do something kind of simple. I'm looking at like reference photos over here, that's why I keep looking over here. I think I want to do something kind of simple a little bit natural. Part of me wants to do a more natural look to sort of be like, what's it called? Because I don't think that Najimi would do something very dramatic, but at the same time, I'm dramatic. I want to do dramatic shit. And my best makeup look that I've ever done has been very dramatic. And I seem to do really well with dramatic looks, despite the fact that they look garbage half the time. But I don't want to draw too much into the purple thing, because obviously my hair is purple, so that's a bit too much. I don't want to, like, I'm going to use purple eyeliner. Oh, actually, just looking between my mirror and my reference picture, because of these things right here, because I'm also going to be styling my hair, because Najimi has bangs and I don't. Even styling my hair like this, I do have to like flick it outwards a bit. I might have to curl it outwards. But like even just doing this, I'm like, oh, Najimi vibes. That would be why I'm getting Najimi vibes, because I just looked at Najimi and I forgot Najimi has this little like antenna coming out of their head. So it's like, that's what I'm getting with this. Najimi kind of reminds me of a cockroach with their hair, because like with those pictures of like, I don't remember if it was a cockroach girl anime, but it looks kind of like that. It's always looked like that to me. But yes, I've been having a bit of a week, 3 weeks actually. So I've like halted on video making. Video editing. I've actually recorded quite a few videos. Whether they're usable or not is questionable. And I'm bumping this one up ahead of all of them. Ever since I coloured my hair, I became the family disappointment. Not really, but also at the same time, exceptionally. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do the purple on the top. I do eyeliner first, because then I can like cover it up with thing. I don't even want to touch that one. Though there is a notable difference. So, the difference, oh my god. It's garbage. This is why I do this first, so I can fix it in doing my rest of my eye makeup. Okay, well, as I was saying, I started like a shit ton of anime this week. Well, by the time that I've put this up, I will have. I've started so far 3 series. I had intended to start Komi-san but couldn't, as I probably have to use like GRWM, which I can't use on my computer for some fucking reason. Here's what we do. We trust the process. And trust that we will not fuck it up like I just did right then. Including Kaguya-sama Season 3. Very excited. It was the first episode, fucking hilarious, as always. We got to see, I think it was I just watched it, I have to try and remember what the fuck I just saw. It was Mika Uno Wants to Be Soothed. That was really funny. I wasn't expecting the song that came out of Ishigami's phone, which was fantastic. Honestly, loved it. I need to see I need to hear the full version. The OP and ending, the ending, which was the opening theme for season 3, sorry. Fantastic as always. But as always, I don't really need to speak on my favorite things about Kaguya-sama, though I will once the season ends. Though it is going right on track like I thought it would. Ishigami mentioned Tsubame, love that. So I'm very, very excited for what season 3 has to bring to the table. Though, I already know what the fuck it's got to bring to the table. Can't wait to see it be animated. This Kaguya-sama is like the one show other than Demon Slayer where I can't wait to see it be animated. And unlike with Demon Slayer, it's to see how the animation flows. For Kaguya-sama, it's to see how the fuck they improve the jokes. Also, look out for a Kaguya-sama cosplay in the future. I may or may not be cosplaying Ishigami in the future. Can't wait for that to happen. Oh, speaking of cosplay, so I finally have money to actually buy my fabrics that I need for my Waluigi cosplay. As you guys, if you're not new to my channel, you would have known in the last couple of videos, I've been shelling out my Ko-fi so that I can get fabric for a cursed Waluigi cosplay. Thank you to the person who donated to it, by the way. I am very, very, very much appreciated that you did. That actually helped me get a little bit of extra money to get some extra little things that I use for accessories for my Waluigi cosplay. And I just need to construct it, I'll video it, and I'm putting it up on this channel soon-ish. Did I actually get to the full Ko-Fi goal? No. So if you go into my Ko-Fi, you will still see the goal up. Mainly, that is just so that I can get extra things for the cosplay, such as like better tights or something like that. Just little things that I can use to improve the cosplay in the slightest. I've also started a Haden-san, which was the one that I was kind of interested in, but wasn't like really hyping up. I've watched the first episode. Fucking fantastic. It is so fucking funny. It's very, if you like Komi-san and you like Kaguya-sama and all that, you're probably gonna like this. I've described it to my friends as being like if Mori-senpai from Ouran High School Host Club had his own anime, because that's the vibe it's giving to me. First episode, fucking hilarious. I took two screenshots that I just fucking adore from this anime. But yeah, I took those 2 screenshots. Fucking loved them. What's it called? I was on the train while watching the first episode of Haden-san, and I was like grinning from ear to ear the entire time. I think a few people thought I was crazy. Like, I was grinning so much it was evident under my mask. That's what I mean by people might have thought I was crazy. That was enjoyable and exciting, and I'm very excited to see the next episode of Haden-san. One that I thought I would like, but I'm not too hot on, is Love All Play, which is there are 3 sports anime that have come out for this, well, 3 if you count dancing as a sport, but there are technically 3-ish sports anime coming out in thing. One being Love All Play, which is badminton, and it's, from the first episode, it's an anime that is like giving Haikyuu if Haikyuu was free, if that makes sense. That's the impression it's giving me, and I'm not sure how much I like that. Also, the main character's sister, this bitch, reminds me of me when I had long hair. When my hair was not dyed and it was long, that I just looked at it and went, that's me. So I think I'm only gonna be watching it for her, but I don't think she's gonna feature in it a lot, as with most anime sisters. She's also the big sister as well. Love that. But yeah, so Love All Play, I'm not too hyped on it. Like, I'm barely hyped on Free anymore, and like Free was one of my first anime, and the only reason I continue to watch it to this day is because I have such a soft spot for it. Whereas like Haikyuu, I still need to continue on with Haikyuu. There's like a couple episodes that I need to finish to be finished with the entire series, because I just fall in and out of love with Haikyuu just in general. So I feel like if I do get invested in this series, it'll be very similar to that, because it's not giving me the like really funny side of Haikyuu. It's giving me the really serious side of Free, but the concept is very much like Haikyuu to me, even though it's about badminton. There's also another 2 that are coming out. One's Dance Dance Dancer. Again, if you count dance as a sport, which a lot of kids at my primary school did. What's it called? If you count dance as a sport, it is technically a sports anime. It's an arts kid anime, I'd guess would be the better term for it. But I haven't started it yet. I've got it in one of my like to watch tabs, and I'll watch all of these animes after I've recorded this video and the next video that I'm recording. I think that's all I'll do for makeup. Yeah, I think that's all. I think I'll start with actually doing my hair and parting it and shit, but I want to drink this first. Yeah, Dance Dance Dancer. I haven't watched it yet. It looks very interesting. It looks, it's by Mappa as well. So I feel because it's by Mappa, and I don't know if Dance Dance Dancer has a manga. So this one, unlike with Yuri on Ice, does have a manga, but what's it called? My hair needs a wash, but that's why I'm doing this now, so I can put what's it called into it. So I know what the thumbnail of this video is going to be. Yeah, so Dance Dance Dancer is giving me, just from the PV alone, it's giving me Yuri on Ice vibes. Not sure how I'm gonna feel about it, especially with the fact that I think I'm gonna drop Love All Play. I'm gonna give it a chance, but I really don't think these two are series that I will fully pick up. I will try and do what I did with Fantasy Bishoujo Knockout, whatever the fuck it was called. I will try and watch the entire series, even if it means binging it, but compared to like Kaguya-sama and Aharen-san, it's not likely. Those two series are things that I'm not likely to pick up again. Najimi's hair kind of goes off to one side, so I think I'll keep this as is. Just part this off a little bit and I'll work on the outer bits first. The last of the sports anime that is coming out this season, or at least what I'm interested in, is, I was able to say this in my head really well and now I've just lost the fucking way to say it in my head. My brain's going Aoshi, but it's not, I don't think. I think it's Awashi or something like that. I could be deadly wrong with how it's pronounced, but it's a soccer anime or a football anime depending on where you're from. I guess this would have to be parted. That's the thing with my hairline. My hairline starts here. So, like, if I wanted to part it the way that Najimi parts it, oh, that's gonna be difficult. I probably need to do this better though. A soccer anime, and I know there's a Maple! Are you under the bed? Ma'am! Is this where you've been hiding? Oh, miss! Why? You're crazy. You're crazy. Well, I did leave that hole under the bed for you. Hold on, let me move these brushes. It's a good thing you came out before I brought out my freaking hairspray. Crazy cat, I thought you went outside. Clearly, she's been hiding. I've been trying to keep her in more because she's an indoor-outdoor cat. I've been trying to keep her inside a lot more recently, just because we've been seeing like foxes around. My cat's decent at being inside. The other cat that we have, Winter, isn't so good at being inside. There we go. Okay. I'll take a break to pat you, little miss. So, yes, Aoshi, however you say it, it has been giving me, I haven't watched it yet. It is one that I'm semi-interested in watching. I want to see if it's going to be one of the new big sports anime of the year, if it's going to be part of the like big four of sports anime, that being Yuri on Ice, Haikyuu, Free, and Kuroko's no Basket, or Kuroko no Basket, which is Kuroko's Basket, or at least the big four for my generation of anime watchers, I would say. At least it's the four most popular sports anime. But I want to see if it's like that or if it'll be something slightly more forgettable. It does seem interesting and I want to see how it handles like next to Love All Play. I keep trying to say Love Play All. Other series I'm kind of really interested in, which sort of just piqued my interest. Hello! Kind of just piqued my interest because they were on Crunchyroll. That being Herons Run the Show. It seems really interesting, genuinely, and I really, really want to watch it. I don't know how to pronounce this one either. I think it's Daimon, or Daimon, which is Daimon, the Recipe for Happiness. I could be saying that completely incorrectly. From the synopsis, I'm pretty sure it's about making traditional Japanese candy, which seems really interesting. We've got Tomodachi Game. I've heard stuff about Tomodachi Game. I don't know a lot about it, but it seemed interesting, so I like clicked on it earlier. And yeah, obviously the last one that I will watch just because I don't know, I feel a need to watch it if I'm going to report on like anime of the year. I'm going to watch Spy Family. I haven't read Spy Family, sorry, and I might read it, but with me sort of reading more Rumiko Takahashi novels such as Inuyasha and Urusei Yatsura this year, I probably won't get to read Spy Family this year. Like, I've wanted to read Komi-san Komi Can't, and I've only gotten volume 3 of Komi-san. So I reckon Spy Family is going to be a series that I watch the first season of and then start to get the manga like I did with Demon Slayer. Oh, speaking of fucking Demon Slayer, okay. So recently, I've been on the search for Asian grocers around Melbourne just because I wanted to find places other than the Asian grocer at Melbourne Central, because it means that I have to like go out of my way to get like snacks from Japan and like I don't want to do that. I want to find places closer to me, but in the scope of me doing that, I have frequently gone to the Asian grocer at Melbourne Central, and the Asian grocer at Melbourne Central has these Demon Slayer little water bottle things. They look like a little flask, and this originally was $8. Now for $8, what do you think could be in this bottle? Because when my brothers first saw it, they thought vodka, like cheap as fuck vodka. When I saw it, I thought it was like flavored water. Like, I don't know if this was in any other place, but this was at my primary school. We had this thing called Play Water, which was flavored water. And like, I remember, what's it called? There was like, it came in a very special bottle, and it was like one of those caps that have a little plastic thing in it. Or when you squeeze on it, it goes and some water shoots out. But if you squeeze on it too much, it just juts out of the bottle. Kind of like those Adidas bottles, I think they are. But Play Water was literally water that had flavoring in it, and it was completely clear. It just had different flavors. Like, there was one that was, there was 2 flavors. I think there was 3. There was plain, which was just water in a bottle. There was fruity, which is the one that was my favorite. And then there was, I think there was another one, and I don't remember if there was. I only ever remember there being 2, but I don't think there was one that was plain and one that was fruity. I think there was one that was something and one that was fruity. And the fruity one was the better one, and everyone wanted the fruity one. And then they stopped fucking selling Play Water. Like, seriously, what the fuck? But when I picked this up, that was my impression, because there was like different versions of these. There was a Tanjiro, a Nezuko, a Inosuke. There wasn't a Zenitsu from memory. Like, there was no Zenitsu. There was no Mitsuri. There was, what's his face? Tengen. Oh, this is actually giving the effect that I want. If I puff up my hair a bit and just sort of intern it a little bit. I don't get anime character bangs. Their hair is like this. I can't really do anything with my cat in the room. But yeah, they had Tengen, they had a lot of the Hashira except for Mitsuri, as well as they didn't have Inosuke there. Not Inosuke, they didn't have Zenitsu there, so I got Shinobu. When I tell you, I was disappointed. I really thought this was gonna be like flavored water for some reason. No, it's just a water bottle with Shinobu on it. It is very cute though. I will keep it for the little Shinobu on the top, and I'll just put a bunch of different liquids in here. It is still currently water. I do have a pretty decent actual physical costume for Najimi. It's still closet, but it is pretty on the nose for a closet cosplay. Hello, baby. Okay, well, I'm gonna cuddle my cat a bit while I fix my hair, but I can't really do anything until that. I will see you after I put my outfit on, probably. Okay, you can't really see it because of my headphones, but I have styled my hair like Najimi. I've started with the costume. You can see my two blazers back there. I have to pick between one of them, either my Oran one or just a black blazer that I have. I might go with the Oran one, might not go with one at all. But yeah, so this is my Najimi cosplay. I will put photos and other stuff on later.